Hi, my Taurus. Welcome to your monthly reading, and this is for January 2019. So, Taurus, welcome back to my channel if you already subscribed. And let's talk about the astrological aspects. And I know pretty much people is going to be like, oh, but why are you doing this? Because astrology influence the planets, influence also the cards. We wouldn't be able to read cards if we don't have the energy neither of the planets. Okay, so both are interrelated to each other. So pay attention to the astrological aspects because you can get more information out of it as well. Not only the tarot, this is extra information. So let's start with what is happening for you, Taurus, this month. And well, so a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, the energy of Mercury. Mercury at the beginning of the month is going to be entering in Capricorn and is going to be in your ninth house. And that has to be with spirituality and travel and learning, right? And there is a partial solar eclipse on January 5th, the day after, and is going to be in the same house. So these two energies, great for you. So you might want to learn new things, especially when it comes to the metaphysical part, astrology, Reiki, meditation, whatever. Do it. It's going to be great for you. Venus in January 6th is going to be in your 8th house. And that is great because that means that there's touch base in your external resources. It means like you might have some money coming at you, and it could be through an inheritance or someone that wants to help you out and want to throw some money there, or maybe through your taxes, not your taxes but your spouse taxes, having like an extra money coming in. What else I can say? January 21st, you have January 21st, a lunar eclipse, another eclipse that is going to hit your 4th house, which is the house of your house. So you might feel like you want to move house, renovate your house, make some new changes in your house, maybe work in someone else's house, but you're going to feel like you want to recover or finish a business on a relationship probably with your mother or part of your family that you need to rebuild or make things better in that area. And January 24 we have Mercury entering Aquarius after being in Capricorn the first week. Now at the end will be entering Aquarius and is going to be in your 10th house. That means that you're going to have opportunities of new job, changes in career if you want to, promotions, and Mars is going to be the entire month in your 12th house. So the house of spirituality, the other realm of spiritual, the spiritual part of life and research, and how you want to detach from the world, what you want to feel inside of you and within, analyzing things, growing spiritually. Okay, so anyway, so let's look at your reading now. And let me hold this because okay, so let's start with your first card. This is the base where everything is coming from for this month of January for you, Taurus. And we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, it's pretty much saying you guys want to feel, I would say, appreciate by the work you've been doing, how you invested in this relationship. Okay, did you put a lot of effort? Didn't you? But you want to feel that the other person appreciate you as a person. Not only this person, but I would say in general, in all the relationships, or relationships with people, with your family. I just feel like I need to say this. So this is a general love reading for couples or not. people who are alone. But the thing starts from appreciation. That's what you want to feel. You want to feel like all the work you put in has been taken into account, right? Like you want your partner to see it. And why I'm saying this, because in the past, in the recent past, I do see that you guys had been struggling a lot with the Two of Pentacles, trying to find a balance, especially because you have so much stuff on your plate at this point. It's a lot of responsibilities, and I would say with work and together with the relationship. Maybe part of the passion in the relationship you feel like is not going dead, but it's an issue too. Because the Two of Wands is the main focus card of the month. And we have 2 and 2. So there's a lot of, trouble. It's a lot of trouble here in trying to figure which direction to take. And you are in between two. Do I want to continue this relationship? Do I want to leave it? Because you might have trouble seeing this from your partner. You want people to appreciate you, as I said. And is a problem here, or blockage here, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, to see that things are moving in the direction you want them to go. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse says pretty much like, maybe you had there's a lot of resistance going on here. Resistance to the change. Maybe you resistant to change, or maybe the other person is resistant to change, because can be you the person who has the issue with work, and your partner saying, hey, I want you to pay more attention to me. Or could be, you telling the other person, you've been dealing with so much work and this and that, and I think we need to find a way that we can have a balance in this relationship. So the thing is, like, you might have poor decisions in the past too that cause some setbacks in the relationship. And in the near future, that's why I see the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords says pretty much a lot of anxiety coming in your way. And it's because you're making a big deal of something that is not that big. Because the Tower is reversed. And the Tower, when it's reversed, is just telling me, hey, yeah, there must be some stubborn information in common to you that you might not like. But at the same time, they're not completely revealed. So I think that's the problem. Like, you don't feel that the entire information, either from your part, you're not revealing things, or you feel like your partner is not revealing enough stuff. And it's all related to many responsibilities. I don't see other people involved here or nothing. I just see there's a lot of things going on in terms to maybe financial matters and stuff like that. That is just kind of like, like killing you mentally. And this card just means like you are not having a clear picture what's going on. So you're making it too big. Like, it's like a big thing happening, and it's in reality is not, because it's only in your mind. Okay? Just making sure you know that it's only in your mind. It's not something that you really need to be like making it too big. You might have issues, but do not make them too big, because you really can, you need to take care of your mind. You don't want to get sick physically, because remember, the mind is powerful and controls every single part of our body. And if you don't take care of this, you might start feeling sick after a while. So the High Priestess, it has to be with the subconscious. And look at this little moon here. So that means, just follow your intuition. And yes, it does mean mysterious things going on in the air in this relationship. Okay? Yes, it's true. You want to, see things clearly, but this month you're not going to be able to see it. And it might be more you trying to figure out what to do, because the Two of Wands says it all. It's like yes or no, yes or no, continue, break up, or go, or no, or focus more on my career, or just, so that's the air here. That's what's going on at this point. So let's look at the guidance for the people who are completely alone. For the people who are completely alone, we have these cards. We have the clover, we have the women, which represent you, either men or women, the garden, we have the book, the messenger, and we have the ring. And for you guys, what it means is like you have opportunities and you're looking at the opportunities in love. And but the problem is that you're giving back to the garden. You know, you're giving your back to the garden. I think you guys need to come out more. Some of you, Taurus, has been a bit in a hermit mode. You guys are being a bit secluded. Okay, and I think that's not gonna be helpful if you want to really get a real relationship. I think you need to compromise. When I mean commit to meeting people, going out, do things, you know, because you need to know more, not even about yourself, but about other people. Like, make those connections, increase your social network, because that's the only way you're going to be able to find love. That's why the ring is here. You want to find love? You want this to happen? Well, you need to commit. Commit to know more people. Create a new social network. Maybe you need to change your group. Maybe you need to go to join some groups and exercising or whatever. But you need to increase your social network, okay? Because the connections are very important for you to meet other people. And let's talk about now work. So in the work area, remember what I said about the 8th house and how the money income is gonna come? Well, yeah, I can see it here. Some of you guys are going to love that work at home. Some of you are going to have some income coming in. I see it clearly here with the heart, the house, and the anchor. So you guys are going to be able to work in something that you really like. Maybe some of you are going to be working at home for someone's home, maybe doing some renovations, things at home for someone. If you want to change careers and you're looking into it, go for it. It's going to be stable and opportunities to get like a side job for you, either in a home for someone. Take it, because that is going to consolidate a good thing for you. Maybe contracts that you need to sign, contracts that you want to finish. They're going to be able to you're gonna be able to sign contracts and stuff like that for work. So there's new opportunities for you. There's a discussion, obviously, discussion with the whip, discussion about work. And it's the type of work that you love. So take advantage of the energy now, because you're gonna have the opportunity to get this month. And if you want to build your career or build a new business or a new contract or something you've been thinking about it, do it, because you're going to get it, okay? You're going to get it, Taurus. So what is your final catalyst card? Is the 7 of Pentacles. And what's your guidance? Entire wrapping up. You need to really analyze a lot. Analyze, you know, like this is a card saying you reap what you sow, right? And it's also looking for the rewards. So at this point with this card, what it's saying is like you need to assess that hard work you've been putting in. Assess where you want to invest. Are you going to get something from it? Is there, you know, you need to really pretty much analyze when you need to pick up the fruits of your labor, pretty much. And if it's good to invest in this relationship or not, right? But wherever you see that you're gonna get something positive out of it, go for it. But just analyze it first. Make sure you pay attention to kind of like a details, because when I see pentacles also I just see details. And I think it's very important for you to assess if the rewards are worth to acquire too, right? Because if you decide to be with someone who doesn't invest at all in the relationship, that I will say is like a reward, gaining that person love back, for example. Is it worth it? That's what you need to do. You need to think about that. Okay. So for you, Taurus, hopefully I help you to see things more clear. Remember that not everything that is in the tarot cards are set on stone. You make your changes. You have free will. Just make the right choices. Okay. What else can I say? Don't forget, please, to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Give me a like. Leave your comments. Please comment. And don't forget to help me to help others. And how can you do that? While you share this video, so I can reach more people with my guidance and help them to move to a better place, right, with the guidance. Anyway, I wish you great new year. Put your intentions in and think that this new year you're going to be successful. Okay, my Taurus? Send you a big kiss, much love and much light, and I see you next month. Ciao.